Hey y'all, and welcome to
Baddies and Ball Games.
Period. On today's episode, we are going to go around asking everybody how they feel about athletes with tattoos. So sit back, relax, and come along as we go do it.
How do you feel about athletes with tattoos?
Athlete with tattoos, who doesn't love them? No, seriously though, I don't mind them. I think they're actually kind of cute depending on the athlete, you know what I'm saying? But also, it's the vibe. It's a vibe. They look like Chipotle bags. We love it.
How do you feel about athletes with tattoos?
I feel like athletes with tattoos that are trying to get a job after sports, well, I feel like if their tattoos are visible, it wouldn't matter nowadays because there's a lot of careers that accept tattoos. Like I be seeing a lot of doctors and surgeons with full sleeves and they be walking around the hospital, no care in the world, so I don't think it's gonna be a huge problem.
How do you feel about athletes with tattoos?
Well, you know, if they got the little neck tat, like that's just right there. See it, you get hypnotized. But athletes with tattoos, I'll say I'll go for it. But if you got the face tattoos, nah. But athletes with tattoos are on their body and their neck and stuff, not on the face, I'll go for it.
3, 2, 1, go.
I don't feel like it's a bad thing for athletes to have tattoos, but I do feel like it can affect them from getting certain jobs if the tattoos are too visible. But yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing.
So Jada, how do you feel about athletes with tattoos? When I say athletes, I mean athletes in general. Not just student athletes, just, all over.
Yes. Heavy on yes. I love me a good little tattoo, especially a little sleeve, a little chest tattoo gets me every time. I say yes. I'm all for it. I love it. Yeah.
So how do you feel about athletes with tattoos?
Athletes with tattoos, I don't really see a problem with it. I feel like it just fits like the aesthetic of like people who play sports and stuff. Yeah.
Thank you.
So the question is, how do you feel about athletes with tattoos?
Well, honestly, athletes in themselves do their best to describe or explain how they feel inside internally on the field of play or on the court that they, what they use. Either basketball, tennis, football, lacrosse, whatever sport they play, they do their best to express how they feel. Sometimes their play isn't enough. They use artwork, and tattoos is an outsource without being too expensive and also too costly in other ways, like on your physical as well, because tattoos they cost a little bit, but it's not too much on your mental health to explain how I feel. It's not a huge message, but it's a small piece, like a small artwork showing of how I miss my grandmother. It depends on what they're showing, what they're portraying. It's a benefit more than it is a liability, in my opinion.
So how do you feel about athletes with tattoos?
I feel like it's not a big deal. It's like their body, so I guess they get to do whatever they want with their body. See, I'm an athlete and I got tattoos, and it's not that big of a deal. I feel like it's really big in the athlete community to have tattoos. So yeah.
So Angel, how do you feel about athletes in general with tattoos?
I feel as though it's a good way to showcase their emotions and the pain that they went through the game and also on their skin.
Thank you. So how do you feel about athletes in general with tattoos?
I love me a little Chipotle bag, but I feel like it just allows them to express themselves differently because it's already enough. You got 15 boys in the same uniform as you. Let your tattoos show that you're different.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
So we asked a bunch of students, some athletes, and even some faculty. Some people didn't want to be on camera, but we did get their responses and they're okay with sharing them. So for once, we asked Ms. Tolliver and she said, it doesn't matter just as long as they're not on their face because that's a big no-no. That was her opinion. We also asked Kim Brianna and she was like, she's all here for a tattoo on the athlete, just not on the face. Something wrong with the face, y'all. They don't want them on the face. What do you feel? How about you comment and tell us? Thank you.
AOX9